The American filmmaker David Lynch has died at the age of 78. Known for his dark and surreal artistic vision, he earned Best Director Oscar nominations for Blue Velvet, The Elephant Man, and Mulholland Drive.
From his debut, 1977's darkly surreal Eraserhead, David Lynch's unique and edgy cinematic vision was unmistakable. His 1986 film Blue Velvet secured his status as a highly revered art house director, earning him his third of 4 Oscar nominations. But his arguably most influential work came away from the big screen when he turned his hand to television, equally thrilling and shocking audiences with his series Twin Peaks.
Stolen.
Lynch's uncompromising cinematic stylism has earned him respect from peers ranging from Quentin Tarantino, the Coen brothers, to Steven Spielberg, who called him a singular and visionary dreamer. Lynch died just days before his 79th birthday.
Let's bring in entertainment journalist KJ Matthews in Los Angeles. Good to have you on the program again, KJ. Now, what was it about David Lynch's style that made him such an influence in the world of film?
I like to think of David Lynch this way. A lot of his films and even television shows were maybe made you feel uncomfortable, were hard to watch certain scenes, but they were also hard to forget. He was a surrealist artist, really. I consider him kind of like the Salvador Dali of film here in Hollywood. He's just remarkable. He's one of those kind of filmmakers as an artist. And so you just know that when David Lynch is behind a project, it's going to be interesting, it's going to be artistic, and you knew it was going to be great.
And he broke new ground with Twin Peaks. How did this series change television?
You know, I'm trying to think of other shows that really had something like that. Do you remember the scene, or not the scene, but everybody was going around saying, who shot Laura Palmer, one of the main characters in Twin Peaks? The only thing I can think of that really kind of qualifies, or you can kind of compare it to, is kind of like, who shot JR? There's always those TV shows where something major happens and everybody around the world is really talking about it at the water cooler. That's what Twin Peaks was like. The most interesting thing, though, about him is that he had success in film with The Elephant Man and Blue Velvet. And most filmmakers here in Hollywood, once you really make it on the big screen as a feature film, filmmaker, they don't really cross over into television, especially back in the day. They really didn't do that. He did. He left the feature film world and dabbled into television, and that's how we got the hit Twin Peaks. But then he dabbled back into feature film and gave us Mulholland Drive. So he was really a rare artist. Most people don't have that level of success in both television and film, and certainly they didn't have that 30, 40 years ago like he did.
And this man sought inspiration in different ways. Do you know about the chocolate milkshake story?
I'm just learning about that he really was kind of like a creature of habit, having to drink that all the time, which is very, very, very interesting. You look at a lot of his films and they seem to kind of be, I don't want to say all over the place with artistic drive or whatnot. You would think that he's very, very flexible with that, but it's interesting to find an artist like him that's very inflexible when it comes to his day-to-day activities and what he needs in order to get work done. So I found that interesting.
Yeah, I think it was something along the lines of drinking the same chocolate milkshake every day for 7 years or something of the sort, and from the same location as well. If you were introducing someone to David Lynch's work, what would you suggest they watch?
Blue Velvet, Mulholland Drive, The Elephant Man, and then I want you to round it off with Twin Peaks. And I'm telling you, it really should be taught in all film classes. If you want to be a filmmaker, at every film school in America, really around the world, David Lynch should be on the syllabus, because his projects and works of art are just classic and need to be studied. That's what I would recommend.
Excellent. Entertainment journalist KJ Matthews, always great getting your thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you.